system. I press login to your account, and it's still loading. And then now that we are in, so I am gonna go through the process of adding and managing a project. So firstly, what I will do is I will, as you can see over here, it shows that I'm online. But if there was somebody else who was online, it was also gonna show here that Mandisa Mashiru or Colin Sidibe is online. So now I'm gonna come to administration and project administration. And then now that we are here, I will now come to add new project, and then I will give it a name and say EFF is going to launch its manifesto on Saturday, and then I will give it a description. Let me just use this as well as a description, and then I'm gonna say it's due on the 20th of March, and then budget I will say it's 7,500, and then I will add let me add Mandisa and Colin, and then I will say add. So now it's loading, and if it does this, it's simply because of the network. So I'm just gonna go back, and then it will show over here that I've just created a project. So what I will do is I will click on this project, and now it's loading and loading, and then it will bring us to this main page of the project. So it's still loading. So now okay, it shows here that I've just this is the activity part. It shows I've just assigned this person, and this is the project that I've just loaded. And then over here it shows the description of the project, and the budget is 7.5, and there's only 9 days left to complete this project. So what I will do now is I will come to milestones, and then as you can see over here, there's no milestones which are currently added, so I will add a milestone, and then I will give this milestone, let's say milestone number 1, and then the description I will just say the EFF is launching this, and then the start date is today, the end date is on the 20th, and then I will say add. Yet again it's still loading, and remember when it says yeah, now it's here, we have a milestone which is now added. So when I click on this milestone here, it will take us to the page of the milestone. So as you can see, this is the milestone. So we need to add a task to this particular milestone. It shows it starts on the 11th and it ends on the 20th, and this is the description of the project. So I have to come to task lists, and then I will come to this part where I have to add another task. I mean the task to this particular milestone. Task list for milestone number 1. So I will add a task over here, and then I will say please organize catering, and I will also use this for the purpose of the video. I will say please organize catering, just to keep it short. The start date and the finish date is the 12th, and then I will select Mr. Colin because he's the one that I'm assigning to this particular task, and then I will say add. So now it's loading. Obviously it's because of the network and the area that I'm in right now, but when I come back, you can see now the task is added, and it's the user is Colin Sidibe, who is added to this particular task. So if I click on this particular task, now you can see it's here, it shows the description, and the user is Colin Sidibe, the start date and the end date. And then we talked, remember earlier, about messaging. So when I click on messaging, I can send Colin a message to say, let me add message. This is about please organize catering. I can say for the purpose of the video, I will just use this as a message as well. And then the files, there are no files which are added at the moment. And then milestone is milestone number 1. So I will select him and say save. Okay, it's just a matter of network. I will go back. And then as I go back, you can see the message has been added to say please organize catering. And if I click on this message, replies is 0. He hasn't replied to this message yet. It shows it was sent this date, this time by Kiki, and based on milestone number 1, please organize catering. So on this part where I showed you about files, I'm gonna come here and click files. Because I need to add a few files on the system. So obviously in future we're gonna have more files. Now I will add a folder, and then I will say documents. I will add this folder. Now as you can see, we have a folder. We have a folder now, which is okay, let me see. We have now a folder which I just created, which is called documents. So if I add a file, I will add file, and then I will come here, and then I will select a file over here, land. It's just a PDF file, and then I will say open. So now it's adding that file. It's adding the file, and the root folder, I want to put it under documents, and I will say you see here's the folder over here. So I will select the people that I want to notify. I will say Colin Sidibe, then I will say add. Now it's adding the file. It's still loading. The PC is a bit slow, but at least we are getting the idea of what the software is all about. It's adding the file, it's adding the file. And also the reason why, as you can see over here, the percentage is here. It shows here, it's uploading, it's uploading, it's uploading, uploading. Uploading 83, 91%, 94%. Now it's almost done, 98%. And then it's done. It's now adding the file to the system. Just a matter of network. If I go back over here, you can see that the file is added. Let's wait for the folder. It's here, documents. If I click on documents, then you can see the folder is added over here. And then if I click on user over here, it shows the people who are assigned to this particular task that I've just added, and it's Colin Sidibe. If I click on Colin Sidibe, it will show me all the information about him. So this is just let me go back to dashboard. Okay, these are the tasks and the projects. Let me go to project administration. And then let me click on the project that I just created now. and then you see that milestone that we've added. Um, Milestone number 1, please organize catering under this particular task. And then if I click here, I can be able to see, oh, okay, there's milestone here. Yeah. So now, Mr. Mr. Let's log in as Mr. Colin Sidibe so that we can see what is going on his side. Yeah, the system is still loading. Yeah, the system is still loading. Okay, now we are here. So, I want to log in. Let me log out and log in as Mr. Colin Sidibe. Um, Sidibe, and then I'm just gonna copy this part because it forms part of his password. So if I log in as Mr. Sidibe, yeah, now you see he has these projects. He can be able to see, now he's online. You see Colin Sidibe online and Kiki as well. Remember, I'm also online on that side. So it shows him this project has got 9 days left. So if I click here on, okay, let's first go down here. These are the messages. Remember, I sent him a message to say, please organize the catering. And when he clicks on the message, he can see Kiki sent him this message. And then let's go back. And the tasks which are set to him are here, and then he can click on this project, and then he can see that, okay, there's a milestone, and when he clicks over this milestone, it shows him please organize catering and the message that was sent to him. And here on the calendar he can see the milestones. If he clicks here, it shows him the task is to organize catering, and then if he clicks here, it will take him to that particular task as well. Okay, it's the description of the task: colon, start date, finish date. And then if he clicks here on my account, he can see all the information about himself. He can also edit the information by clicking here, edit, and then he can edit the project. He can change his image, he can change the information about himself over here. And then if he wants more information, he can click on need help. It will take him to the email where he can send me an email regarding what he needs assistance with. And also the training, he can also click on training. It will take him to that part where it shows the videos, the training part where he can see the videos that can give him training as well. So let me just go back to dashboard. So this is basically about how it works. You see, there's more to this. We can say a lot of things regarding this part, but for the purposes of this video, we will just stop here. I will continue to add more videos regarding training on this software as well. So it's really exciting, and I'm just excited that we are able to get an idea of the power that the software brings to the party, and um, the convenience, as well as the as well as the convenience basically. So for the purposes of this video, I will just stop here, and thank you also for watching this video, and have a lovely day.